The 1890 Extension Program provides outreach programs and services designed to assist rural, urban, and suburban residents with a special emphasis on limited resource communities, assisting to improve their quality of living and achieving their goals through wise resource management. SC State University 1890 Research and Extension recently sponsored a trip for the university's Call Me MiSTER's to attend the South Carolina Association for Black School Educators Winter Conference in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
The SCABSE conference will impact the members of the Call Me MiSTER program in a very positive way. I feel as though it'll provide insight and give them different perspective, and it'll also see how other educators carry themselves and how they perform on a professional level.
The Call Me MiSTER program is designed to provide a pipeline of highly effective African American male educators to South Carolina's public schools that will serve their communities as mentors and role models. Less than 2% of public school teachers in the U.S. are African American men, and less than 1% of South Carolina's public elementary school teachers are African American men. Through the Call Me MiSTER program, this narrative has already begun to change. Since 2004, more than 250 MiSTERs have graduated, fully certified, and entered the classroom, resulting in a 90% increase of black male elementary school teachers in South Carolina.
Well, I think it's very beneficial, the fact that the young men get an opportunity to be exposed to the great things that are happening for us. This conference is concerned. They get an opportunity to learn about the different things about leadership here. Again, by seeing these individuals walk through the aisles here, they get a chance to talk to presenters, talk to other leaders around the state, and also the fact that they're being exposed and able to talk to the young ones that are also here to talk about the great things in the Call Me MiSTER program. Well, being an alumni of South Carolina State University, I think it's a great thing that 1890 program has sponsored this. Again, it does so much for these young men and so much for the future of education.
The South Carolina Association for Black School Educators' mission is to ensure a high-quality education for all children, particularly for African American children, by establishing coalitions, providing forums, facilitating the placement of African American professionals, and influencing public policy. During the conference, the MiSTERs attended several workshops and networked with industry professionals. Dr. Rashad Anderson, campus director of the Call Me MiSTER's program, conducted extensive research on teacher interactions and school practices that influence disengagement and devaluing of school. During the conference, Dr. Anderson and the MiSTERs presented his research to attendees.
And so the presentation today was almost like a professional development for educators to kind of make them aware of the voices that we least hear from. And those are the voices of elementary black boys themselves. So we often hear a lot about the experiences and the plight of black boys in the school from administrators and teachers and parents, but it's very rare when we hear directly from the voices of black boys themselves. And so the presentation today is very unique in a sense because it's so visceral. It's a first-hand account in a sense of these boys' experiences in schools.
So the purpose for the actual presentation was to shed light on some of the mistakes sometimes teacher makes within the classrooms, things that we use to marginalize our young black boys, which makes them check out at an early age in school, because little do we know, mentally a young boy in school will check out in the 4th grade. And we're trying to shed light on the issue to stop it. We're shedding light on things such as policing of language, intentional student embarrassment, and simple things that we don't see in our eyes, but things that really affect the student mentally.
SC State's 1890 program continues to seek ways to partner with and support community-based organizations like the South Carolina Association for Black School Educators Alliance, as they continue to be a voice for quality education for all children, as they continue recruiting and training of African American teachers and providing a forum for the sharing of knowledge related to educational issues affecting South Carolina's African Americans.
I always tell a lot of people I love calling me Mr. because of the exposure. I get to get out and network. I get to show people that, I'm really passionate and I have a drive for what I do, and that they know that when I get in this classroom that I'm going to be an effective teacher. I'm going to start the domino effect.
Okay, I would like to thank 1890s on behalf of Calling Nessa for sponsoring us and allowing us to come on this trip to get this experience.
1890 Research and Extension, partnering with the Call Me MiSTER's, is just another example of 1890 partnering with communities to enhance the university's vision of transformation through collaboration. For additional information about the Call Me MiSTER program, contact Dr. Rashad Anderson at 803-536-8490 or at Rander29, that's RANDER 29 at scsu.edu. For additional information about the 1890 Research and Extension programs, please contact Delbert T. Foster, Executive Director of 1890 Programs, at 803-536-8460 or dfoster at scsu.edu.